Are we alive? Find out in a second. Whoa. I think I did. Cool. And I'll sit here. I was streaming Pokemon. No, I wasn't streaming Pokemon. I was playing by myself. And I was like, you know what? I can stream this. I feel like I owe people a stream, even though I don't. But yep, I was just training this Jumpluff here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot I was even training this Jumpluff. Oops. For the Grand Challenge. Oh, yeah. I'll show it off for a second. Oh, whoops. So you'll notice its nature was originally relaxed. Now I changed it to timid. I have obviously all its moves set up. Honestly, the part that inspired me to stream this is when I was figuring out how to get the rage powder on the stuff. It wasn't really cool, but I had fun doing it. I was like, oh my goodness, if it's fun for me, maybe somebody else will see this, learning all this random stuff fun too. So that's what I thought. Oh wow, I still don't have chlorophyll on this. Okay, but yeah, I have all the moves, and if you look at the graph, I've EV trained it to, should be about pretty close to perfect. I still need to change the ability and the Terra type. For the ability, I think I just need to do an ability patch or something. Not a patch, but maybe a capsule. An ability pill. Okay, it's called a capsule. Okay, now it is chlorophyll, which is what I wanted before. Now the other thing I have to do is change its Terra type to... I don't have to. I don't even know what its Terra type currently is, but I'm pretty sure it's not water. Something in my gut tells me it's this place. I don't actually know which place has the restaurant. Nope, never mind, it wasn't this place. Also, what Terra type are you? Where did it say? Oh, it's grass. It says in the bottom left. Under English, under female, to the right of the wing, there's a grass, but like as a hexagon symbol. The green is grass. What type is water? Probably blue. And a wave, I'm guessing. I don't know. I have to feed this thing. Not feed this thing. Oh yeah, it is Medali. I have to feed the Jumpluff, aka turnip here, a... what's it called? Dish. The secret menu at this restaurant. The camera angle is so weird there. Lets you change the Pokemon's Terra type. You just have to feed it a bunch of glass. I don't actually have to keep it in my party now that I think about it. But I do. The game's actually pretty nice. Oftentimes when you have to pick something, it lets you go to the party. I wish we could walk up here. That's something I don't like about it. You literally just can't walk up there. Character just cannot. Okay, so now this thing's actually maybe perfect. Is it? Huh. I wish I had Pokemon Showdown open. That way I knew if it's stat. Okay, well. Oh wait, I don't have Covert Cloak on it yet. Covert Cloak is an item that I don't even know where it would. I guess it's here. Covert Cloak is an item that prevents you from flinching. Woohoo! I have a hooded turnip. Hooded Jumpluff. It's shiny too. Okay, this is pretty much perfect. When I got it. Oh, how do I change the graph? Look, I had a Hyper Train HP, special attack, special defense, and speed. Change the nature, change the Terra type. Why don't... yeah. But it's amazing now. This is amazing now. Now my next Pokemon to EV train and do all a bunch of nerdy stuff is this routes here. I should nickname it like Applehead or something. Its head always reminds me of an apple. Already has the IV set up. EVs are good too. I already did the Terra type thing. I don't know if I want the ability to be sharpness because I want this to be a Gallade. It also don't know how I'm gonna get the moves on it. Okay, but the road to EV training begins with I'm doing this the old-fashioned way rather than with. It begins with a power bracer, I think. And now I have to. This guy have his PP full? No, his PP is not up. Like full. I don't even know if that's a he. Okay, rubber is a boy. Now, I don't actually know where the heck you EV train for attack. Thank you, Nurse Joy. EV train. I'm gonna guess. I wish I remember nothing about where I'm going to EV train. Looks like Shinx. Okay. So I have to take out 28 Shinxes. Wait, actually, do I even want? I think I want max attack, right? I wish I remembered what my EV spread was. I think I took a picture, but it's entirely possible that I didn't. But I do know that I want max attack, so I'm gonna go. I think it said Shinx are here. So I'm going to look for Shinxes around here. Okay, yeah, I have 220th HP, 36 speed, and 252 attack. I think 36 speed is to outspeed max speed Ursaluna if it's not of speed boosting nature. So if it's like Modest or the other one's like Adamant. So I have to beat out a bunch of Shinxes. And to encounter a bunch of Shinxes, you feed. I don't know why, but eating a sandwich increases your encounter type. And I kind of wish there was a way to sort this by encounter type, because I have to sit here and find encounter power electric. Encounter power. It's probably one of these, I don't think you. Oh, yes. It's gonna be a very sad looking sandwich, I imagine. It's avocado and fish. This is practically halfway to sushi. Oh. Woohoo! My sandwich. Oh, Yungoos, apparently. Oh, east of Megasosa. Not even in the right place. I believe this way is east. I have the DLC so I can fly around. This might be the first time I've ever played. No, I've played this game's Ox before. So I'm on the lookout for defeating as much Shinxes as possible. The screen is very small when I'm playing. This music is not. Oh, Shinx. Or I need new glasses. Now, will a Nuzzle faint a Shinx? That's the question we have. 1. 27 more. Right. Yeah. Okay, I guess Nuzzle does faint Shinx also. Two. I miss the days when you had Pokerus. So if you had Pokerus, it would still, well, I guess I'd get 10 EVs versus 5. But versus 9, which I'm getting now. I'm getting 9 EVs per Shinx I'm defeating. Back then I get 10. But what I liked about Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Moon are the horde battles where you get like 50 in one battle. You just had to spam Earthquake 5 times. And then get the extra 2 from like anywhere. Whereas here I have to just systematically hunt down 28 Shinx. So I fainted some number already. I don't know what it is. Though since I'm only using the move Nuzzle, I can just count down from how much PP I have left versus the maximum amount. And then bam, I have a number of Nuzzles I've done. So I've done 5, which means I'm still 23 left. This is my 6th one, I have 22. Oh. So my Gallade has 252 attack. Has, oh, Intimidate. Maybe I should have gotten my Amuse instead. Okay, whatever. 252 attack. I think Gallade might be underrated, though maybe the reason nobody's using it is because it's not that good. But I think it is so strong, especially with a Life Orb. It can one-shot Arcaludon full health, unless it has 30. Even after, like, +1 or whatever, because of Sacred Sword. I think a lot of people don't respect that, which is interesting. That's part of the reason why I think it also its strength is just absolutely incredible. Same amount of damage. I hope. Oh no, I don't intend on. There's no. I don't play Pokemon enough to win any tournament or even do particularly well. But I think it's very surprising, personally, to see some of the damage calcs. I know people say the Switch 2 version is like way better for shiny hunting, but like I feel like actually I don't know how to shiny hunt at all, but there's that. But I also think I haven't encountered like any shinies for all the time I have played this game. Honestly, in retrospect, maybe I should have included the graphic that indicates what my team will look like. I guess I already showed off my jump off. People could probably reverse engineer the EVs from that. This one's 252 attack. This thing one-shots with Nuzzle. I wonder if there's a move that, like, oh man. There's a single Pokemon move besides a False Swipe that also does damage that my rubber here could use. Probably maybe Thundershock. 14. This Shinx 14 I've hunted down. Halfway there. Ooh, something I could have shut off. Here, what we'll see is, you see the graph? It's pointing towards attack. Wow, well, it has a lot of attack. Wow, all special attacks wasted. That little pointed thing tracks how much of bonus stat points you've given to that particular stat. So I'm very heavily speccing into attack right now because Gallade is a physical attacker. And I want to have maximum attack. 252 attack is the maximum. Which is funnily enough to this whole by 9. It's 28. 9 goes into 252, 28 times. Oh, I fell down. You know what? I won't cheat. Not everybody has a Koraidon in their life. Hey, Rookidee. You give me speed. Pretty sure. I guess I want 36 of that one. I can actually just make them one knife each. Whenever I found a picnicker, I'd always take a picture with them. Generally. Then I realized that they were just normal NPCs. I stopped taking pictures with them. Hopefully this Gallade has some weird stuff I have to do. I don't know if wide guard's an egg move. I want it to have wide guard. I've never actually battled with it having wide guard once. But it's something, I feel like my matchup versus Hatterene and Indeedee really sucks. Maybe Magnezone, which is part of my secret technology too, could be useful versus those. It also might not be. Wide guard is pretty good. Because it stops expanding force and dazzling beam. A lot of times the Indeedee will just run Choice Scarf. Okay, I don't know about a lot of times, but the Indeedee runs expanding force and so does the Hatterene. So I think wide guard is generally good. But I think sometimes the Hatterene doesn't even have an attack that isn't wide guarding. This guy's hair different. Shinx's. Has it always been like that? I just noticed it now. Oh, my character's in their training outfit for the turn for the Grand Challenge. We'll dress into something snazzier. Actually, I don't think we'll. I think we'll dress in that. I'm not sure. Okay, I've used this 20 times. Now we move on to the next one. Oh, stop it. There's 21. Look, there's so many Shinxes. How that sandwich made me more likely to encounter Shinx, I don't know. But it did. I wonder if these Shinx, like, in real life, they would surely, like, no more Shinx would hang around here, right? Like, natural selection or something. Like, the Shinx that don't hang around here are the ones that survive. So the Shinx that loiter in, like, a weird location. Shy Shinx will be the future. I'm picking up my button presses. I was pushing it very hard there. I don't think it is. Oh, I gotta check the hair. Let's see. Looks exactly the same. This one's a female. A woman Shinx. Oh, don't tell me I fought the, I don't know what sort of EVs that rat over there gives. I'd have to run away. There's 26. 2 more. Okay, something you're gonna notice when I get maxed out is the stat will go from not sparkly to sparkly. So whenever I've culled the Shinx population enough, we'll see that stat will go sparkly. This is 27. Remember, 28, 252 is the number. Right now I'm at 243, probably. The last Shinx. This attack? Shinx really gives attack? Okay, maybe the hair is different. Do girl Shinxes have that little, like, tree top? They're just one. Like, okay, so first off, this is the 28th one, so this should be, okay, it should be shiny, which it is. 2, I guess I'm just looking at Shinxes. Okay, this one, ooh, get away from me, creature. This one's a girl, this one's a girl, this one's a girl, this one's a girl, this one's a boy. Too tough. Is the hair like smaller? Am I crazy? I think the hair might be slightly smaller. This game is really good. You can tell the shadows move like by their own free will. Probably just that the mountains disappear when the camera's in a particular way. Anyway, next thing we need is to max out its speed. Not max out. Give 36 speed to this thing. So instead of the power, whatever the heck I just had a second ago, we are now giving it the power inklet. Here, I have to defeat 4 fletchlings. I need 36 speed. I want 36 speed. And after that, I just have to do attack. I'm not going to eat a sandwich to make them more lightweight because I only have to defeat 4. Is that even a fletchling? I don't even know what that is. Are these fletchlings? No. I hope is that a fletchling? Okay, I still have the electric sandwich active. So I might be like shooting myself in my theoretical foot. Because I'm decreasing the fletchling spawn by increasing the pommy. I think that one's called pommy. Okay, consulting the Pokédex. Pommy. Our pommy spawns are like radically higher. Man, maybe I should have just painted the Rookidis back there. Well, the grass is always greener. I just have to find 4 fletchlings. Is that a fletchling? What is that? Is that the rat thing? Yeah, that's another pommy. Is that a fletchling? No. I swear I had never seen these until right now. Is that a fletchling? No. A fletchling is a bird. Looks like a robin, I think. Actually, I don't even think that. The Pokédex said that. And then I repeat that. I could find out. Wait, is that a... Oh, that's a Pichu. I thought it was like some shiny Pokemon. Is that a fletchling? No. Oh, man, I'm probably increasing Pichu spawns too. So, what is that? The Scatterbug. I don't know. Is that a... No. Fletchling? Okay, I might actually eat another sandwich. Is that a fletchling? No. Oh, all my PP is drained. I should actually heal that. I am the Morgan champion. If that were my name, I would keep it. However, that is not my name. So I may not keep it. Where can somebody find a fletchling? Hoppips give you special defense, which is useful if you want special defense. However, as someone may have gathered from watching me, I want a fletchling. Okay. Well, looks like number one way to find a fletchling. Look, it even says there a fletchling here. Check the minimap. I didn't even notice that until right now. Fletchling is the red bird. Is that a fletchling? No. Well, I think if I had made a sandwich the moment I came here, I definitely would have encountered 4 fletchlings by now. So, sandwich time. I believe fletchling is flying and normal. So I think if I choose flying, that's probably better. Though also I might choose normal because I'm lazy. Oh wait, that's egg drop. There should really be a way to sort this by encounter power. or search functionality. I'm at the point yet where I memorize which sandwich is which. So I'm sitting here reading every single one. So this one's normal. This one might be our backup. Oh, both of these are encounter power flying. So the egg sandwich. I picked the worst one of the three. I don't know how they thought these sandwiches looked good. So all of them look ugly. I'm gonna try my best to match them in the picture. That way when I put the bread on, it at least looks kind of, I don't know. It's okay, it's just, there's not enough there. We get one cucumber. Like, really? Per bite. It's like such tight, 3 cucumbers. 1.5 eggs. I said 3 eggs, 1.5 eggs. I mean, I love eating plain bread probably more than the average person. I feel like eating a regular piece of bread would be better than this. Okay, now if I don't see fletchlings, I'm upsetter. What is that? Give me one. Now, hoppips will probably be more common because they probably... Is that a fletchling? No. Are also grass and flying. I say also like a fletchling is grass and flying. A fletchling is normal and flying. You can learn Tailwind. The really goofy move. That's the ability. What, Gale Wings? Is that the ability? Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Gale Wings not also the really cool and busted ability in Fire Emblem Awakening that oh, fletchling. That like the unicorn riders get, probably. Undermine the very hard work of pulling them unicorn riders. But yeah, I'm gonna commit to it. Like the unicorn riders get, where if you defeat one enemy, you can act again. So what stinks about Fletchling is that it learns quick attack, which means it can attack before me. And there's 0% chance I lose this battle. I think I could hand this controller to anybody, and they would win the battle. However, that means that even though it uses a quick attack, the quick attack there is just losing me like 5 seconds of my life. Doesn't actually like move the needle of the battle. So this was Fletchling. This is actually important. I think that was Fletchling number 3, right? It's actually important to keep track of. Yeah, okay. So I want 4. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 4 is 36. Wait, I probably don't want 220 HP. I probably want 212. And then 400. And then 4 in special defense and 4 in defense. So since I know Hoppips give special defense, and I say I know, but when I say I know, I mean I think they give special defense. So I'm going to look up that they do give special defense, and the internet tells me it does. So I'm gonna, okay, just to make sure, Accolade, I'm like, I guess going off script in the middle of the thing. Okay, yeah, it's 220 HP. I'm changing it. Oh, 212 HP. 4 defense. 4 special defense. I'm gonna faint out 4 Hoppips. I don't know what gives it defense around here. So I have to do this until Nuzzle is 12. So this is the thing about using a Pokemon that loves you. It sometimes lands a critical hit more often than usual, and then you'll get a text box that says it landed a critical hit wishing to be praised. You know what? I love Rubber just as much as the next guy. Or girl. Next person. Okay, how much times have I used Rubber? Nuzzle? Okay, I used it 2 more times. But that extra text box takes me like another second of my life, maybe even 2. I've sorry, Glade, you're not the only Pokemon you train. I could use other Pokemon, but I like using Rubber because I have a Chenpao that's level 100, and I was using that at first because it doesn't love me, but it also has a Swords of Ruin ability, which triggers on every battle. At least Rubber here only lands a crit like it's every 12 battles or something. Okay, so that's 4. Next I need to do, I don't know why I looked at this like it was going to tell me you defeated 4 Hoppips. Next I need to defeat 4 somethings for defensive stats. That 4 something for defensive stat is... Oh, it's Scatterbugs. These guys. And the Tarantulas. Wow, I don't even have to move. Unless I can't find Scatterbugs or Tarantulas, in which case I will. There's one right there, but I actually don't know how to fight it. Let's see, does that work? It does. Okay, I just have to make 4 of these guys. Sometimes I don't have any audio, but sometimes I like imagine that I do. Like, I feel like I'm hearing the noises of the Pokemon world. What is that? Scatterbug. Ah. Some Pokemon should be smaller. Like, I feel like Caterpie is like Speed Punch. Did the Tarantula spawn again? Okay, that's 2. This is 3. Every fletchling starves now. They don't have food or Fletchinder talent frames. This is 3. This one should be 4. So Nuzzle should be at 9 right now. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be 8. And then for HP, I believe I just have to defeat a bunch of whatever it's called, Azurils. And then I should be good. I'm started from the bottom because I guess I forgot that I favorited these items. I wanted to grow HP stat. And then I'm going to the Pokemon Center to recover the PP for... what's it called? Nuzzle. So I need 180. I'm getting... no, I need 212. I get 9 per defeat of an Azurill. So I need to defeat 24, I think. 24 times 9 is what, 216. Okay. In this case, we don't care if we go over. Is this the last set I need to max out? Yeah, I would care if I went over 4. Wait, is 212 divisible by... what is that number? Okay, no, that's a fine number. I was checking in my brain if 212 minus 4, which is 208, is divisible by 8 evenly. And it is. The number is like 26, I think. Okay, so as I did last time, I'm going to want to host a picnic for Finding a Zero is way faster. So that means a fairy one or a bonus encounters for fairy or a water type. But I think I'm gonna want fairy because I feel like it's the only fairy type in the area I'm going to be looking through. Whereas there's gonna be a bunch of water. Wow, I picked a really like large sandwich. This might be the first sandwich that like you eat and feel like decent about. Yellow bell pepper. Oh, what was that? Yeah, sandwich might actually be decent for like a. I guess if I were actually vegetarian, I'd probably want beans. Or, depending on what your take on eggs is, possibly eggs. I realize my. I don't mind actually. Ooh, it's level 13. I'm gonna need to get that. Add to level 50. Look, there's. I think that thing is called Yamper. No, I think it's called Dash Bun. Or like Fido. Unless I'm completely wrong and it was called a Yamper. Not that anyone here would know better than me. There's this many people. Okay, there's I have a power thing, right? Yeah, okay. Just to make sure. Paranoid. Power weight. Okay. Makes HP grow quickly. I need to defeat 20 of these, I think I said. I forgot who tells you if you maxed out your EVs or not. It's one. I never participated in the Grand Challenge before. This is my first time. Am I nervous? I mean, there aren't any stakes and I can do it from the comfort of my house, which is nice. But, I don't know, it would be cool to compete in an actual Pokemon tournament. If I can even faint one person. Actually, not that easy. The Pokemon I made myself. Scratch, they all came from my brain. Well, you know, they're not like original Pokemon, but like my team came from my brain. The stats distribution came from my brain. So the Primarina one, I swear to you, I reverse engineered a basic Primarina set. I didn't come up with it outright. My 84 Speed EVs came from my brain. Then I looked it up, and then I found out that was like among the most common way to train Primarina, and I was retroactively disappointed. I was originally running 36 EVs on my Primarina because that gave it 85 speed, which means under Tailwind it would go faster than a Garchomp. That actually mattered in one battle, where I opened Jumpluff and Primarina. Jumpluff used Tailwind, and then my Primarina moved faster than Garchomp. I just used Move Blast to one-shot them. I don't know if I should actually be expecting to one-shot Garchomp or not. I don't know what bulk level people generally build their Garchomp, but that was pretty satisfying to know with my heart and soul that if I click Tailwind, I'm going to outdo their Garchomp. And And then I did outspeed their Garchomps. And I don't think they respect that at all. Because they just let their Garchomp bait. No follow me's, no Rage Powder, no Terras, no switch outs, no protects. Just easy as pie Garchomp elimination. Really cool. I'm excited to play in the Pokemon. To use real Pokemon IVs for my brain. See them in the game. I actually play somebody who also made them in the game. That's so cool. Especially in the stream. It's my dream. I started with the Jumpluff. I was just finishing its Terra Typing. And then, what was I doing? I don't even remember. Oh, got the Covert Clove on it. Oh, I also changed its ability with the ability capsule. With Gallade here, I've actually trained it from start. I'm pretty sure it was at level 1. This. Pretty neat. Oh, probably when at least, I don't know. Grand challenge should be fun. And all Corona teams, I think, are hard for me. I don't think I have a consistent way to beat a lot of, I don't know about a lot, but certain teams. I think my team doesn't have enough speed control. Jumpluff, that's up Tailwind, but I don't have Brick Room, Icy Winds. I have Electro Web on my Magnezone, but I might even take that off because 1, do I really want to be Electro Webbing on my Magnezone? I'm not sure. 2, I feel like my Magnezone Electro Webbing isn't going to make my Magnezone. You know, my Magnezone's really slow, so a lot of, you know, like for example, a lot of time people will run Icy Wind on a Alola Ninetales because that's like one of the fastest Pokemon in the format. It'll run Icy Wind before pretty much anything on the other opponent's team. Use Icy Wind, decrease their speed by 1/3, and then maybe your Pokemon, which was slower at first. Now that you've decreased the opponent's speed, now your Pokemon's going to be moving before theirs. You can do a sneaky one-shot or something. I was on the other side of that bridge. How much did I say? 24? Yeah. This is 21. So yeah, I don't have any speed control besides my Jumpluff, which might be an issue. I feel like if my team had to be labeled as something, it'd probably be Hold, like for offense. But I don't even feel that it is, so maybe I'm just not playing into my team's strength if it is Hyper Offense. I like using oh my goodness, I realized something massive. Okay, I do not think I have an Incineroar with Intimidate, and I just used my ability patch to give my Brion Liquid Voice. Huh. You know, I do not have an Intimidate user right now for my team. Okay, I guess the question is, so how you would get Intimidate on this thing, Litten, is using an ability patch on it because it already has the ability Blaze. But I use my only ability patch on this Brion, and the only way to get another ability patch, okay, so I'm one close combat away, is to do a 6-star Terra raid. Pat, I didn't realize that was a thing until yesterday. I've done 2 5-star raids. I still need to do 13 more to unlock 6-star raids. You only get 1 6-star raid a day. Okay, I have to figure out how to see if this guy is maxed out on these. I don't know how to. I actually legitimately have no idea how to know whether I maxed out at TVs or not. I'm looking it up on the searching. Nice exact search where to find out if I maxed Eevee's Pokemon Scarlet. Oh. I hate all these like AI websites, but I'm click on all of them, so it's like these things are just to farm impressions. Sunshore City. Okay. It's still it's still 510. I was max was 508. Sunshore City? I don't know where Sunshore City is, but if the city is called Sunshore, it's probably on the shore and on the east side of the planet, because the east is where the sun comes from. Is this Sunshore City? That is not Sunshore City either. Huh. Huh. Okay, well. Where is Sunshore City, guys? Cascarda, Porto, Manila, Medali, Marvacan or something. Taptree Thicket, Zapico, Levinta, Levincia, Faciest, Cortando. It's like the coffees. Cortado. Okay, am I crazy? Sunshore City, not a thing. Did I search up Pokemon Scarlet? I don't know. Sunny Shore. Wait, is this Pokemon Scarlet or did I pick Pokemon Sword? Sunny Shore City. This is Sunny Shore City. Maybe the. Did I pass it? Where is Sunny Shore City? Am I blind? Is Port Marina, Cascarafa, Medali, Dazapali or something. Zapapico. Is this Sunny Shore? That's called something else. Artisan. Huh. Why is there's a Psyduck right next to me? The plates. This is called Alfernata. I feel like Sunny Shore City. Like this should be Sunny Shore. But it isn't. Now, I probably did click on an AI article, I won't lie, so it's entirely possible it's just made up Pokemon City. Okay, this isn't, just to make sure, this place is like a town. Okay, what I'm gonna do instead is put save, and I'm going to feed my Pokemon a vitamin. And if I'm maxed out, I shouldn't be able to feed it a vitamin, I think. Well, actually, maybe one? No, I think I shouldn't be able to feed it any. Maybe. I don't know how this works. Oh, yes, I can't. Okay, I can't feed it any vitamins, which means it should be maxed out. Okay. Now I just need to get this guy to level 50. Which means now going here. Prepare your eyes. This place is so bright. I wish there were like a better in-game way to travel to this location. The only way to travel between the DLC's area is to fast travel. Though, like, your character should be able to go to a pilot and be like, give me a plane ride to Blueberry Academy. Now what I'm looking for here are Chanseys. Big pink puffballs. Flygons are okay too. And if I'm lazy or just don't see anything, I will faint. I'll attack anything else that moves that is slightly larger than the average Pokemon, like that thing. Solgaleo. I mean Pyroar. I didn't give my thingy a lucky egg. Nobody told me. Lucky egg increases the amount of EXP points you get. And I would want a lucky egg so that it levels up faster. I actually realize I still haven't fully absorbed the weight of the fact that I don't have an Incineroar Garchomp. Or not Incineroar Garchomp. Incineroar, what am I talking about? Intimidate Incineroar. I'm really hoping that when I check the Pokemon home, once I finish training this thing, I just have one lying around. If I don't, I'm using like Gyarados or something. I don't know. Like a Terra Dark Gyarados. Life Dew's a really cool move. Martha! Look, this Pokemon looks like an apple. I don't know, to me it still kind of looks like an apple. But I know I'm cooked for thinking that. I'm just harassing. I feel like in Undertale, how you can defeat every single enemy in a location. In Pokemon, you should be able to like make a certain Pokemon extinct if you hunt it down so much. Not like that. Oh, Life Dew again. Not that I want to make a certain Pokemon extinct. Chansey, right? Yes, Puffball. Right. Oh, okay. Not that I want to make a certain Pokemon extinct, more so like real life has this sort of balance of nature between all the animals. And then the human being comes in and messes it all up. I feel like there should be something like that in the game. And then if you don't take care of like making sure one Pokemon, you like diversify who you're targeting and making sure Pokemon actually have a chance to reproduce and rebuild their populations. Like you just shouldn't be able to face that Pokemon ever again if you just completely eliminate it from the map. If you defeat every single Trapinch in the game. No, I'm pushing B. Please, 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 please. I'm pushing B. Oh. Okay, we want a Gallade, which means okay. Wow, that was scary. Okay, we want a Gallade, which means we can give it a Dawnstone. So that I think a Gallade with Dawnstone. If this evolves into a Gardevoir, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm going to close my. Oh, okay. Okay, we have a Gallade. Okay, I honestly would have been heartbroken if this thing evolved into a Gardevoir. Now, what the heck is this thing's ability? Steadfast. We don't want Steadfast. We want Sharpness. Honestly, I'm still not entirely on. This is living rent-free in my... I have the ability capsule somewhere around here. I don't know what I'm going to do about the lack of an Incineroar with Intimidate. Huh. Okay, Okay, now it has the ability Sharpness. Hmm. That is an actual issue. Leaf Blade is such a cool move. So is Sacred Sword. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I wanted to give it knockoff. And oh wait, what did I no. Oh wait, okay, yeah. Knockoff and Psycho Cut. I don't think Nuzzle will faint anything here, to be honest. Oh, Chansey. Okay, Double Shock might, as a move, just take too much time. So I'm switching you for probably, hopefully Dawn can make things on hit. I actually don't think it can. I'm doubting it before I've even given it the chance. Though I also don't think it would lose any battles. Chanseys give the most EXP, I think, from what I remember. I'm using Flower Trick, and you might be thinking, 20 minutes ago I was complaining for crits, and this move lands a crit every single time. You're right about that. Yep, I don't even have anything else to say. Yeah, but at least it also faints it, and oh, what is my issue with? Oh, Double Shock takes way too long. I think the animation's longer, and then it shows up. It has an additional piece of text. Double Shock itself can still crit. It changes the model for my Palm Oaked slightly. Now, will this faint? It's not very effective. Okay, still fainted it, so there's that. I'm training this Gallade for the end of right now. This right here, okay, I was gonna say it's a Stantler. It isn't. It's a Sawsbuck, I believe. Or maybe it's just called a Sawbuck. Chansey. It won't. My shadow's in the opposite direction. It's not looking at my shadow. Oh. Well, luckily for me, I can also just run that. I'm fighting by Brava instead. Chansey. That's funny. Okay. Bam. So when you push L, it shows. I actually didn't know you could push L to like lock onto Pokemon for the longest time. I feel like I said I was gonna look up something at some point. I don't know what it was. Probably said I was gonna check if I had an Incineroar in my back pocket. Flygon here should give me a lot of EXP. Flygon, even though it has very big eyes, might look like a bug type Pokemon. Certainly isn't. It's Dragon and Ground. And you might be, but its name Flygon, flying type. Oh. But it does have the ability to levitate. So it's flying more than you think. Just in a slightly, I don't know if less or more obvious way. But in a way. Its typing is not flying, but it does fly. I love attack. Look, its children are right next to it. Goodbye. Maybe the critical hit extra dialogue piece is adding up. Chansey. Difference level 67 too. Not 67. Difference level 67. I'm gonna get like 1,000,000 XP. Wait, is there an EXP sandwich? I don't know if it's worth it now. Oh, it's 10,000. So much. Sensei, your manga is so much better than that. So, Oshinoko, least problematic anime out right now. Probably isn't true. In fact, it might be like in the higher side of problematic anime. Is that a rabbit? I think that was. Way over there. Look, it's flying away. Oh, it just jumped off the cliff. Yes, Psycho Cut's the other move I wanted to learn. I wanted, not that I only wanted to learn 2 moves, but yeah, I wanted to learn 4 moves. But Psycho Cut is one of the 4 moves. Sacred Sword was one of the 4 moves. My last 2, Knockoff and Wide Guard. I remember I talked about Hatterene. DD expanding force stats, like leading me to submission. That is tough. What is that? There's a Smeargle. Personally, I think Smeargle's pretty cool. I think Smeargle and I could be friends. So if I don't get one, Garchomp with... Not Garchomp, Gyarados with Teradark might be my replacement for Intimidate user. Hitmontop might be my replacement for Intimidate user. Hitmontop also gets Fake Out. Like, is that a Chansey? It is. Hitmontop gets Fake Out. It also gets Ice Spinner. I made that up. Maybe it doesn't. But it gets Intimidate. It definitely gets Rapid Spin. That was actually a thing. If it gets an Ice Spinner, I might do that and see if maybe that can be a way for me to circumvent. What's it called? No. You know how fishermen leave like baby fishes back in the ocean? That's how I feel about attacking like these Pokemon. I attack the parents. So if it could be one of these that's older. Wow, the game just froze. Let's see, probably. What am I looking for? Chanseys, Flygons. Yeah, Flygons be Flygons. Eee. Oh, Chansey's gonna be. Only 6 more levels before this guy hits 50. I'm not gonna, actually maybe I will punch around. I just want to see if my Jump Fluff and my Leader. I also will need to make a Hitmontop. Look, Rum's Mega is playing Overwatch too, guys. This one is only 7,000. Wow, there's a Vibrava right next to me. In real life. JK. Haha, Pokemon aren't real, guys. You guys know liking Pokemon as much as I do is like 20% of the way to an autism self-diagnosis. JK. Another Chansey. Oh. I don't have any audio. So I wonder what my Pokemon sound like. Okay, there's another Chansey on my right, I think. Maybe I'm blind. Okay, there's no Chansey. Never mind. There was another Chansey if I reload the area. and unload it. Chansey. I wonder what end of life kit looks like for a Pokemon. Do they have hospice too? Just like let them out in nature. Let them live in their Pokeball forever. I guess there was that one episode where a Pokemon died of old age. Or maybe it was neglect. I think in the anime. Is it? It's one of the dogs. I might watch that episode now. No, I do want to look at it. Chansey. Did I say I was going to change my outfit a while ago and then I never did? I ran out of flower tricks. I could use Play Rough, but Play Rough has a 10% chance of missing. Which makes it which means 10% of the time I use it, I won't do any damage. Which means I'll have to click on it again. Which costs me time. Oh, maybe I could use Scrafty instead of Incineroar, because that guy gets Intimidate and is also a Dark type. And maybe also learns Fake Out. It gets Stab Knockoff. Okay, I'm thinking of something. For some reason, okay, well, I don't think I have a good answer to Sneasler because my entire team is slower than it. Chansey. My entire team is slower than a Sneasler, so I think I need like some sort of Intimidate user so that it actually doesn't do any damage. I can obviously just do enough damage to it with Gallade or Garchomp or Primarina or something. Like fainting a Sneasler is not a problem, but outspeeding it is. And I've kind of dodged around the outspeeding problem by just saying, you know what, I'm just going to spam Intimidates on you until you're practically worthless. I like Field Plus too. I think use Heal Plus. Ooh, what is that? I feel like that's the first time I've seen that thing. I didn't see a Chansey. It's true, but I'm on level 49, I think. And I'm pretty sure beating this Flygon won't give me a level up. But there's a Chansey back there. Well, I get to delete that pink dot from the backdrop of my screen. Yes, I will. I would have never had it any other way. Die. I mean, knock out. Faint. Delete. I do like the walk Meowscarada does. When it does Flower Trick, like 2 steps, and then I feel like it sticks its paw out. It just looks so. I'm gonna take out this Smeargle. Just to. Yeah, what it looks. I mean, I would turn off the animations. I feel like it snaps its hands, even though it doesn't have any fingers. Well, I don't know if you call that a finger. Do cats have fingers? Paws? Whatever. Okay, I actually don't want to go back there. Okay, my Gallade is level 50, which means its stats should have match what I have in Pokemon Showdown. And if I look at my picture, it does, except for special defense and defense, because I gave them both 1 extra point. 86, 136, 105. Okay, yes! Now I just need to figure out how to give it Wide Guard and Knockoff. I'm pretty sure Knockoff is a TM. I'm not so sure about Wide Guard. I kind of hope it isn't. I kind of hope I have to use Egg Moose, because that'll make it just more interesting. Knockoff is right here. Wow, that was my last knockoff. Now I have to do the due diligence of actually checking whether White Guard is here. Or I might give it Protect. I'm making a lot of, what's it called? Compromises with my team already. The Incineroar one is gonna, I really have to check if I have, I really hope I have an Intimidate Incineroar. I won't be that sad because I mean, using a Scrafty is fine. I might use a Hitmontop though. I don't know, one of those two. That's my backup. That is pretty sad though. Okay, I'm gonna put save. I'm gonna look up on my computer. Wide Guard. No, I'm just gonna look up. I wonder if you guys can hear the clicking of my keyboard. Okay, Wide Guard you get it at level 56. Or you... That's it. That's how you get Wide Guard. Okay, well, to anybody who was disappointed by the... Who here thought the chance of killing was going to stop. It was sad. I've got good news for you. It's continuing. And Flygon. There's another Flygon. Okay. Ideally. This is like when a squirrel crosses the middle of the road when you're driving. I would know. And then you accidentally kill the squirrel instead of the like this. I guess I don't know what the Flygon would be. It's not like you'd be trying to kill somebody else when you're driving. I don't know. A person. One time I was on a lift and the guy was not using his hands to drive. He had both his hands, I think, caressing a bag of weed. And I was like, wait, am I like in a self-driving type of car? Not that this makes me feel like any more safe, but I'm just like, at least that would kind of explain what's going on. Like, it wasn't so as I started gathering evidence in my head, like, oh, how is this guy driving without using his hands? I learned that it's not a self-driving car. And how he was driving without using his hands, he was using like his knee, his left knee, to slightly steer the car. And I was like, wow. You know, that takes a certain level of, I don't know, skill and like confidence to do that. While you're driving like a complete stranger around. He was having like a pretty deep phone call too. With somebody. I just remember thinking, if I die, this is gonna be so sad. This guy's not even using his hands to drive. This guy's barely looking at the road too. It's like, well, I'm here, you know? I gave the guy 5 stars too, so I'm probably not doing anything good. The only time I've given less than 5 stars is one guy who blocked the bike lane. I remember several times I've had Lyft drivers just skip stop signs. That's made me sad. I still give those guys those people 5 stars too. I don't think I'm like doing a good job of my not career, but like my like social responsibility to make sure that Lyft drivers are good. Not that it's like my responsibility to curate every driver, but like the ones that the drivers I do have, I should probably review lower. But then I feel bad because if you're not driving Lyft because they need the money, you know. I'm gonna give them 4 stars and then ruin their life. Wow, am I crazy? This game going incredibly slowly right now. I can't tell, actually. Might just be my internet. I'm on the hunt for Wide guard. No, I not wide. What am I looking for? Chances. Chansey. I fly silently in the night. I actually don't know if that like flight is silent or not. It's all silent to me. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I don't have audio. I also really like the way my Meowie walks. And snaps its fingers when it. It's Chansey. A million of them. They're just leaving themselves exposed. Okay, 2 more levels. Dude, there's a Chansey in front of me. There's also a Chansey behind me. Oh, 1 more level. I thought the guide, I guess I already quit the page, but... Okay. Another Chansey. I thought the page told me I learned like Psych Up on page 55. Level 55. I'm concerned whether I won't learn Flyguard level 56. Okay, I think there's another Chansey. Maybe, do I have a sandwich active? I probably don't. I don't. Huh. Did I before? What was the last sandwich I ate? It was to Water Fairy, I think. It was for Azuros, for HP. That was water type. So I don't think I was in. Let's see. Wide guard. See, I've never played wide guard set. I usually only run protect. But I saw wide guard and I was like, wait. Oh, what was it? What was that? Okay, I think it was quick guard. Yeah. Okay. Have I rearranged them? Okay. Woohoo! I'm going to go back to my house in game. I'm already in my house in real life. I actually usually like hanging out at Los Patos, the plates. Pumpkins for Halloween. I don't know if that's true. I made that up. Anyway, oh, something else I have to do. This thing takes up a life orb. I like it with the life orb. I would run Choice Band before. Honestly, I still might. I haven't done calculations for how much damage Dondozo takes. But I feel like life orb gives me all the same one-shots. Okay, this is a problem. I have to figure this out. I feel like life orb, when I was doing certain calculations, gave me all the same one-shots. Okay, if I recall, I just put save. I'm putting save again just in case. Okay, as you guys can see, these two, parfait. These two are perfect. These 3 still need a little bit of work. I need to train them. This guy is just completely, though its IVs are great, and in a different format, I could use this Pokemon. But I'm looking for one with Intimidate, so unfortunately, this little litten here, little kitten, listen, I can't use it. So first thing I'm gonna do, close this. I really hope in opening Pokemon Home, it's not about to say like hi blank, is this your accurate credit card information? And then I'm gonna be like, oh no, you need to make credit card information. I'm here to search for Incineroar, Intimidate. I have like 2,000 Pokemon in this Pokemon Home thing. 2,139. I don't have that much playtime in these games. 60, 60, 107. Now I'm going to search for Intimidate Incineroar. How do I search for anything? This view? Filter? Pokemon species. Incineroar. I guess I doesn't necessarily... Okay, so I only have one Incineroar. Okay, it can just be I. Doesn't... I have one Incineroar. Does it have Intimidate? It says Blaze. I didn't have to have glasses to see that one. Does it say Blaze? Yeah. Okay, but an Incineroar comes from a Litten and also a Torracat. So if I have a Litten or a Torracat with Intimidate, that's also fine. Wow, okay. Do a single one of you, are all of you from Morgan? There's so much. Okay, wait, where the heck is the ability? Okay, bottom left. If one says Intimidate, we're in the clear. I just need one. So you can't, these are all level 1. These are breeded. I'm beginning to realize, okay, none of these have Intimidate. The Intimidate ability is a hidden ability. Oh, I keep pushing Y. Which means you can't get it through just like playing the game. You have to do something secret. Usually it'll be... Oh, I checked I. I want to check Torracat. Usually you have to either through like mystery gifts, you'll get it. I think in Pokemon Black or Pokemon Black 2, you got it through the Dream World. Do I... Okay, I don't have a Torracat. Wait, no. O is after I. Torracat. Okay, I still don't have a Torracat. Oh wait, maybe I do. Okay, I don't have a Torracat. So it says 2,887. Oh wait, is this? Wait. Oh, this is my box. Left one's Pokemon Home. Look, I have cool Pokemon with Pokerus somewhere around here. I think. Don't I? This Keldeo is from 2016. Oh, this one's from 2013. Wow, some of these are old. They're older than like half our dance contenders. Okay, well that was funny. Yeah, okay. Huh. I'm gonna stop going through these. How do I quit? Okay, I obviously don't have a... I don't think I made any changes, did I? Wait, I can check. Huh. I received 1,872 Pokemon. I moved so many Pokemon all at once. Let's see. Ah, that's fine. I've only visited this thing 10 days. Is it positive? And I've only with... I can wait. Pokemon trade medium. I can use my phone for this? Okay. Something we're gonna know. I know now. I don't have Incineroar with Intimidate. What am I gonna do about that? Use a different Pokemon. I'll probably think on it. But for now, I'm happy I traded a Gallade and a... what's it called? Jumpluff? I'm probably still gonna keep playing Pokemon, but I'm going to not stream it. I'm going to sit on my couch doing it. So I will leave and finish streaming. So goodbye, anybody who is or isn't watching. 100. I hope you have a good night or had fun at any point. Bye. I'm ending the stream. Good night. I'm waving my hand, but nobody's seeing it anyway. Just clicking.